All right, back here in the kitchen with Tony Mammarella, Chef Tony Mammarella, Executive Chef for Food City. How you doing?
Pretty good.
You know, I sat over there and I watched you and Amy do all of these wonderful appetizers over here. But you know, when it comes to holiday meal, I love appetizers, but I don't want to fill up on them because I love the main event. And you got to have some great sides with that main event. That's what you're going to talk to us about right now.
We are, and you know, everybody knows the tradition. Everyone knows the mashed potatoes and the green beans and the dressing.
Yeah.
So I decided to go a little bit outside the box for those things.
Good. Okay.
You know, the appetizers are a great way to start you and kind of get you in the mood for things. And if you have great appetizers, you know where your food's going.
Right.
And you know, some of the things that we can do, you know, that you have the opportunity to get from downstairs are just simple.
Right.
You know, meat department does a great thing with the bacon wrapped asparagus.
Oh yes.
We
love
do
those on a grill.
Slightly different version of that. We're doing prosciutto wrapped asparagus.
Okay.
And actually, this is incredibly simple. You don't even have to cook your asparagus.
Really?
So literally, you just cut the ends off so you don't have the stems. Raw asparagus right in your prosciutto. The prosciutto we have downstairs is pre-sliced. It comes with provolone cheese, so you don't have to buy something separate.
Salty. Yes.
It rolls up simple. This goes in a pan and it bakes in your oven at 350 degrees. It takes about 10 or 12 minutes.
Can you do those on a grill if you wanted to?
These would be a little bit hard on the grill because the produce is going to burn.
Okay.
But this is something you could actually pre-roll.
Okay.
And when you're ready to start, throw them in the oven 10 minutes before you eat, and it's easy to go.
Easy peasy.
It is.
Really, really is. And you got some other great sides as well. And like you said, you know, we love the mashed potatoes, we love the corn, we love the mac and cheese and things like that. But sometimes it's a lot of fun just to experiment in the kitchen.
It really is, just to do something a little different. And this is that kind of something a little different.
Right.
So there's multiple packs of this. There's prosciutto and provolone. There's a prosciutto and a fontina. So you can get a little bit different flavors.
Ooh,
but
fontina would be good.
Again, you get the prosciutto and the cheese together. It took, what, 2 seconds to wrap that up?
If that.
And then it's going to bake off. It's incredibly easy.
And they look beautiful when you present them.
They really do. And it's just a bundle as a portion. It makes it really easy to control all that and kind of go with it. One of my favorite things, I don't know where it came from, how it got to where I eat it, but it's actually chilled broccoli.
Right here?
Yeah, so around the holidays, you steam or blanch your broccoli, and then you chill it, and then just drizzle it with lemon juice, sprinkle with Parmesan cheese, and it's just a fantastic side. Now, if you want to do it hot, by all means, take that and throw it in a saute pan with a little bit of garlic and oil, and it heats up really quickly. Again, it works great. Easy way to make different things.
And you know, I know your dietitians that work here at Food City always tell us, get something green. Get something green on the plate. It's a great way to do it.
That's easy way to take care of that.
Easy way to take care of that, the asparagus and that as well. And I was telling you before we came on the air, one of my favorite things, I mean, in the culinary world, is a twice baked potato. I love those.
You know, twice baked potatoes are easy to do.
Right.
But they're from the meat department.
Yeah.
They're ready to go. They have them in the case. You can pick 1 or 50 if you want it. Literally take them home and pop them in your oven. That took about 20 minutes.
And you just heat them up?
Heat them in the oven. That's it. Simple as you can do it.
I love that. Talk to us about some of these other options you have here.
So we have little roasted potatoes. And it used to be we had to get the baby potatoes and you had to wash them and season them well. Nowadays, there's kits. So the produce department is full of those kits.
Right here.
Literally, you take those potatoes, you take them out of the box, you throw them in the microwave for 5 minutes, a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter on top with the herbs, and they're ready to go.
And they're so tender. They're fork tender when you get them out of the oven.
Absolutely fork tender.
Absolutely fork tender. Now, here's something that's a little controversial, okay?
It is.
Because I think this is one of those vegetables either people really like or really don't.
So,
but I've gone to like Brussels sprouts.
Actually, one of your colleagues we were cooking the other day, and she was anti-Brussels sprout. I promise you, she was like, I'm not eating them. I don't want to do it. And then as we started cooking them, she's like, they don't smell like Brussels sprouts.
Right.
And I think a lot of it is we're so used to that way we used to boil them, and you got that kind of boiled cabbage smell that came out of them, kind of off-putting. With these nowadays, those were actually purchased pre-sliced, so we didn't have to do a whole lot of work to them. I simply took the stems from the mushrooms that I capped in my appetizer, and I chopped them up and I actually sauteed with them in just a little bit of butter with some garlic. And then a great way to make Brussels sprouts better is hot honey.
Okay.
So once they're hot, right before you serve them, if you'll take your hot honey and just drizzle it across there, it really helps enhance that.
Look how beautiful that is.
And hide that.
Yeah.
Another trick you can do is if you're having ham for dinner, take a little bit of ham off the bone, chop it up, and actually saute it with your Brussels sprouts. Give you a little bit of extra flavor for it.
Right.
Or just simple as can be, the Brussels sprouts by themselves.
Absolutely. Now, you also have some prepackaged items over here that if you need to be quick, you need to be on the go, this is a great way to go.
We do. This is all semi-homemade, and it's very simple to do, but if you don't have time, you're short on time, there's a full line of research products downstairs. The meat department has their own full line of products, and really just makes it so you can go home, either air fryer, microwave, toaster oven, whatever you prefer to use. Heat them up pretty quickly and you can have sides on the go.
All right. Tony Mammarella, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Folks, great options for your holiday meal. The sides for that holiday meal, we talked about the meat department. This is a great way to enhance that meal even more. We'll be back in more daytime coming up in just a few moments.